All right, your lovely and talented host, Mr. Beak, right here at your service. What I did is I just opened up a random worksheet that I found on the internet, and I'm just gonna, in real quick, try to work through a problem, just so you see some more practice problems. All right, so I'm gonna kind of zoom in here, and these are solving questions by elimination. All right. First off, if I'm trying to solve by elimination, my goal is to make opposites, and if you remember that, so elimination is make opposites, because then if we do, it's really easy. So if I'm looking at number 1, do I have opposites anywhere? Skylar, if you're saying yes, you're exactly right, because I do. I have opposites right here. I have 4x and negative 4x. So all I need to do now is just add those two columns up, okay? Or I'll say add the two columns down. So if I have negative 4x plus 4x, that's 0x. That is awesome. That's what I want to do. I'm actually not even going to write that because I don't need to. And if I add those down, it's going to be negative 2 plus 8, which is 6y. And don't forget these numbers. Here we have the equal sign. Negative 12 plus negative 24 is negative 36. So now just a little bit of problems to rearrange and figure out. And we're going to get y equals negative 6 for that one. Okay? Don't be tempted to be done, because all we've figured out so far is that y coordinate for that one. All right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick either this one or that one to plug it back in for the y. Okay? It doesn't really matter. I'm going to maybe pick the top one because that looks like it's a little bit smaller numbers. And so when I do that, it's going to look like this. Negative 4x minus 2 times y equals negative 12. But instead of writing y, I'm going to write negative 6, right? So we have negative 4x plus 12 equals negative 12. And when we minus the 12 over, we're going to get negative 4x. Sorry if I'm getting really small. I'm getting down to the end of my smartboard and I'm not sure what to do. So anyways, we divide by negative 4 and you're going to get x equals 6. All right? That is your final answer. I hope that helped. Look at that, 2.5 minutes. Okay? Let me do one more. Let me see if I can find one that doesn't have the opposites. And so those ones, if you don't have the opposites already, you just make them that way, right? That one had opposites, so it was super easy. We were ready to jump in right away. I'm just going to scroll down this worksheet. I haven't looked at this ahead of time and haven't even done the answers myself, so I hope I'm doing it right. But here's a good one, number 9. Let's take a look at number 9. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. Super big, number 9. All right. So here we go. If I want to find the opposites, do I have them? No. 5 and 10 aren't opposites. 1y and negative 7 aren't opposites. So what I'm going to do is make them that way. Doesn't matter which one. But I'm going to multiply this top equation by either 2. Let's actually make that a negative 2. If I did that, it means that top one's going to be negative 10x, and then I have this 10x here, and so that's opposites. Or if I multiplied it by 7, it makes this one 7y, and I have a negative 7y. Okay? So you have options. You know, you might do one way, and your buddy Joe might do a different way, right? So it doesn't matter. I'm going to pick the 7 one. Okay? So I'm going to multiply this is a 7, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see? It's a 7. I'm going to multiply this entire equation by 7. Okay? Usually I like to write it out to the side here. I'm just going to write it right below. This is going to give me 35x plus 7y equals 9 times 7 is 63. Still some big numbers there. But you see now that I can just completely disregard this top question, and I just have those two, right? And those two I'm going to add up together. I sure hope I get nice numbers, because I'm not sure. I'm just giving this a shot here. This is going to give me 45x plus 0y, because that cancels, and that's what I wanted, right? Equals, can someone help me out? Negative 18 plus 63. I think we're actually in luck. I think it's going to be positive 45. And so therefore, when I divide by 45, no difficulty there. X equals 1. Yes, right? And so that's half of our answer. That's the x coordinate on where those two lines cross. Now I need to plug it back in for x, and I can either go here, or I can go there, or even I can go up right there. And I'm actually going to pick that one that I maybe shouldn't have crossed out yet, but I'm going to plug x in for that one, okay? So it's 5x plus y equals 9. When I plug in x in 1, I'm going to get 5 plus y is equal to 9. Is there anyone smart out there that knows 5 plus what equals 9? What is that number? Summer, nice job. It's 4. Because 5 plus 4 is 9, right? If I minus it, I could get there. But anyways, there's my final answer. All right, that's two problems. I'm at 6 minutes. Let's just try to find one more that I have to do both things on. I have to multiply them both to get to be the same, all right? I hope this next one is. No. Nice! Number 17. This is our cup of tea. Last problem of the day. Do I have opposites right here? Nope. Do I have opposites right there? No. Can I get there in one step? No. Okay? So I have to either think, hey, I'm going to make those ones 28x and negative 28x to get opposites, or I'm going to make this thing 9 times 8 is 72y and negative 72y. Oops. Right? Either way, I'm getting kind of some nasty numbers here, but I'm just going to trust my gut and know, hey, as long as I do these steps, I'm in control, all right? So it doesn't matter to me, but Casey, would you want to do the x first? Sure, let's do that, okay? So we're gonna go with the x's. We're going to try to make those 28. So I'm going to multiply by 4. I'll just do that right now. So that's going to give me negative 28x. I got to get some space over here. 4 times negative 8 is negative 32y equals 36. All right? If I picked that, on the bottom, I need to make this thing positive 28x, right? Because I want that to be positive. So since it's a negative already, that's a negative 4, I'm going to multiply this by, oh, it's not erasing. There we go. I'm going to multiply that by negative 7. Okay? Because when I distribute that, it gives me positive 28 that I wanted. It's going to give me negative 63y. And anybody know what 7 negatives times 22 negatives is? If you said 154 from your computer screen at home, you were right. All right. So we're going to add these bad boys up here. All right. The first one is going to be nothing. That's what we wanted. All right. But now we got some weird numbers. Negative 32 minus 63. Just punch it in your calculator. Just trust me right now, though. It's negative 95y. And when we do 36 plus 154, I sure hope it's a nice number. It's 190. Okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to divide by negative 95 to both sides. And we're going to get y equals, guess what it is? It's a nice integer. It's a nice whole number for us. Whew! That must mean I'm doing pretty good on my math. I was seeing some of these numbers like that and kind of second guessing myself. Just shows, have some confidence, right? If you know what you're doing and you're doing the right steps, trust in it. Okay? Now we need to find what x is. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick x and plug it in for that one. So if I do, excuse me, y. I need to know what I want to plug it in for that one. All right, so we got negative 4x plus 9y equals negative 22. Hey, if you guys are listening, anyone want to guess what time it is that I'm recording this? I'm actually at the high school right now in my math classroom, and it is 9:30 at night right now. I'm getting kind of tired, so if I make mistakes, cut me some slack, all right? But I care about you guys, and I want you to do good on this, and I just felt like I needed to show some more examples, okay? So when I do this, I'm going to get negative 4x equals negative 4. So therefore, x is equal to 1. And that's my final answer, okay? That was a 10-minute video, a little bit longer and more, explanation than I was planning, but that's one of each type problem that you're going to have on your quiz coming up, all right? Good luck, have a good night, sleep tight, take care.